Hi, fellow yoga friends out there. This practice is going to be a goddess flow, empowering, mind clearing practice. It's going to open up physically. We're going to do some hip work, so some opening up our hip flexors. Internally, maybe work on finding our inner strength, focusing on that a little bit, and really just enjoying ourselves. If you grab a blanket or a towel, if you know, you know. I always love those in practices. That's the number one go-to prop. If you have nothing else, have a yoga mat and a blanket. We're going to start seated. Really quick, I just want to say, guys, I really appreciate everyone practicing with me. If you're new to the channel or if you've been practicing for a while. But really, I just want to say, just take this time to just really enjoy yourself and have fun and not to stress about it. We have enough things to stress about in life. We don't need one more thing to worry about if we're doing it right or we're doing it so many times a week. Just show up when you can, enjoy yourself while you're here. And we're not doing rocket science. We're not doing anything that, complicated. We don't need to stress about it. We can just relax a little and have some fun, okay? And feel better. That's my goal, is at the end of however long the session is, you feel a little bit better than when you started, okay? All right, I'll stop talking now. So in honor of our goddess practice, we're going to start with what's called the Kali Mudra. So come up on your blanket or your bolster or your towel. Even a bath towel works, okay? Doesn't have to be fancy. Cross your legs to any extent. If knees are pinchy, bring them out in front of you more, okay? Just feel what's right for you, okay? And cross whichever way you want. I like to, if I'm up on a blanket, kind of roll my knees towards the ground a little bit. Feel that a little bit more pelvic tilt forward with the hip bones, okay? All right, let's do our Kali Mudra. So let's bring your hands in front of you, interlace all your fingers. You're going to bring your pointer fingers together like that, like they're making an arrow, okay? And then cross your left thumb over your right and kind of apply a little bit of pressure. You can bring your sword, sometimes it's called the sword of truth, whatever it means to you in this empowering practice, to your heart center. You can bring it up above you, wherever you want. And as we start to settle in, just listen to your breath. Bring your attention and your awareness to your breath, wherever it shows up most in your body. Feel the warm breath as you breathe out. Feel a cool breath as you breathe in. Notice how long your breath is. Notice how deep your breath is. And maybe even notice the space between your breath. And then let's turn our attention towards our inner strength. Clearing of the mind, clearing of obstacles, anything we feel that's maybe blocking us from where we want to be. Knowing we have the courage, the ability to face those obstacles, work through them, and on the other side, envision what it looks like for us. Take a really deep breath in. Let your low belly blow up like a balloon and just blow it out your mouth. You can softly open your eyes if they were closed. Bring your fingers to your space between your eyebrows, your area of intuition, your area of knowing, your third eye. Honoring your own wisdom, your own inner strength, your own power, the own goddess within yourself. And then let's go ahead and let's interlace our fingers, press our hands away from us, start to round through your upper back, let your head drop. Take your left ear to your left shoulder, right ear to your right shoulder, and just rock it a little. Inhale your arms up, really press, reach, get a little bit more stretch there. Let your right hand, your right hand go to the ground, your left hand go by your ear. Press into your left hip, round your upper back. Let your left hand go behind you. Right arm's going to go to the sky, right by your ear. Press into your right hip. Sweep your right arm behind your fingertips, point to whatever's behind you. Lift your heart up. A little circle of joy there. All right, bring it to the center. We're going to come to tabletop. So if you've got any knee discomfort, you might want to use that towel blanket as a little cushion, okay? If you want. All right, we're going to start with your left knee. We're just going to lift it to the side and then close it back a little bit, okay? Just warm it up. Telling that hip flexor we're coming. Okay, lift and lower. If you want, then you can start making some circles back. And then let your left knee come down. Let's lift your right leg up just bring your knee so it's parallel to the floor. It's about hip height, okay? And then just bring it down. Nothing complicated, right? Feeling it, feeling our body, making sure we're okay in our body, making sure everything feels okay. Nothing should hurt. If it does, come out of it. Let's start making those circles on the right side. And then land your right knee down. Let's go ahead. We need a back of the leg stretch. Press your right foot down. So press your toes. Really reach through the back of your leg. Take your right hip and bring it a little bit lower to the ground. Probably wanted to lift up. Okay, stay there. If you have socks on, go ahead and take those off now. We're going to need our feet. All right, take your left leg back. Bring your right leg back. Left leg back goes back now. Get that stretch in the back of your left leg. Take your left hip down a little bit. Press it out. Bring it back. I'm going to face you for this, okay? So we're in tabletop. Stay in your tabletop. We're going to extend your right leg out to the side. So if you want to do a check here, okay, your arch of your right foot is intersecting your left knee, okay? Want to do a little quick check. All right, so toes are pointing straight forward. We're just gonna roll ourselves back and forward. You can even crawl a little bit. You can even drop your pelvic bones down to the floor, get a little back bend in there, take it back, okay? Just enjoy it. Remember, we're here to enjoy things, guys. There's enough stress out there. We don't need it on the mat also, okay? All right, come back to your wrists under your shoulders. Check your alignment. We're gonna just come all the way up, okay? If you want, you can walk your foot up a little if that feels better. We're gonna extend your right arm is gonna go to your right leg. Left arm is gonna go up by your ear. And then just kind of turn your heart center towards your underarm of your left arm. Head is back a little bit. Beautiful gate pose. Take your left hand, let it land on the ground next to you. You can stay here with your right arm to the sky if you want. Option to pick up your right leg. Really, if you're picking up your leg, flex your foot. So point your toes to your shin. Stabilize your low back. Third option, bend your right leg. You can reach for the top of your right foot with your right hand. And then if you're here, make sure your knees at hip height. And then press the top of your right foot into your right hand. Open up a little bit more through the back body, through the heart center. Again, this is only if you want to go here. And then let's slowly let that all come down. Bring ourselves back up. Another beautiful gate pose. Side body stretch. And then we're going to sweep it down. Okay, come back to your tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Just take a moment to scan your right side and notice how it feels compared to your left. Okay. Okay, let's go. Left leg out to the side. Left arch intersects right knee. Okay, come forward and back. Roll it out here. You can find your breath. You can dip your hips down, get a little back bend in there, however you're feeling right now. All right, let's come back up. Let's come to our kneeling pose. Pull everything in. So imagine you're kind of pulling your inner thighs towards each other, okay? They're going in, they're going up. Belly's in, tailbone's down. That little engagement, okay? Left hand to left leg, right arm goes up by right ear. Reach, get a side body stretch here. And then we're going to imagine we're taking our heart center a little bit up to the right. You can find your breath here. And always in these moments of pause, we can come back to our empowerment, our mind clearing. Our visualization of anything that we want the future to look like. Visualization is so powerful in the brain. All right, when you're ready, let your right hand come all the way down. Here we go with our options. We can take your left hand to the sky. You can stay here. Just check that your wrist is over your shoulder. Okay, one option. Second option, lift up your left leg, flex your toes, point your toes to your shin. Okay, that's option number 2. Third option, bend your knee, reach for the back. Oh, this side might be different too. Top of your left foot with your left hand. Check that your knee is at your hip height and then start to press the back of your foot into your hand. Open up through your heart center. And then let's let that land down. Right arm, sweep it up. Left arm goes down. And then we're going to unwind that. So come back to tabletop. I'll meet you back in this configuration on the mat. Tabletop, tuck your toes, press to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. Go ahead, shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Walk your dog, lift and lower your feet. You're about hip width apart. Go ahead and take your feet wide to the edge of your mat, wide-legged down dog, and just rock. So rock your hips to the right, rock your hips to the left, to the right, to the left. I think there's a song with that. To the left, And then just back. And then let's bring your feet back to hip width apart. Another nice big stretch here. And if you, for those of you who don't like down dog because of any wrist issues, you always have the option to come to your forearms. You can come to a dolphin. Okay, that's there for you. If you would like. It's great for upper body work. So we're going to walk your hands back to your feet. You're going to hang out here for a minute. Forward fold. Let's lift up your toes. Okay, let's really try to just balance on the balls of your feet, the four corners of your feet. Free the toes. And then let's take a really nice bend. Super nice bend in your knees. You can shake it out here a little bounce. And then let's do a nice inhale. And then exhale as we come up with our Kali Mudra pointing to the sky. So interlace your fingers, find your sword, powering. Your biceps are by your ears, your shoulders are down, your chin's parallel to the floor. Feeling your foundation under your feet, all corners. Strong, powerful, cleared. And then let's bring it to our heart center. Deep breath in. Blow it out through your mouth. Let's step wide onto our mat. Toes are pointed at a 45. Let's just start to sink into our goddess here. Let's rock it out a little. A little rock and roll in here. You can keep holding on to your Kali Mudra, or you can let it go. Let your arms flow. Whatever you want to do. Okay. Bending here. Lifting and lowering our feet, our toes. Mobility in our hips. And then when you've had enough, just sink as low as you can go, hands to heart center. Kind of sit tall, okay? Shoulders go down, back is long. You're extending through the back of your head, through your crown. We aren't slunched over, okay? It's easy to kind of go like this and slunch over, but we're back, man. We're taking it back. We're strong. We're facing it head on, okay? Lift your toes. Sink a little lower. Okay, your right toe, start to come up onto your tippy toe like that. Lift your heel. Lower it down. Let's do the left. Get some calf work in there. Sink a little lower as you go. You can even flow with it if you want to rock it. Your call. Feeling it yet? Feeling the fire? The burn? I'm feeling it. Sink a little lower. I know. Breathe. Find your breath. Sink a little lower. And then let's come up. Oh, shake it out. Oh, man. Heel toe. So your feet are pointing straight. Give yourself a knee wiggle here. All right. Let's do it again. I know. Back to 45. Sink to your goddess. This time your hands go to your knees. We're going to take your left shoulder towards your right knee just to get some upper body mobility going. Option, take your right arm behind you and then land it down. Back to center. Right shoulder to left knee. Left arm goes back. Take it back. Back to center. Let's do it again. Left shoulder. You can stretch for a minute. Actually, that feels good. Straighten your legs a little. Press out into your hip flexors here. Bend it again. Left shoulder to right knee. Right arm behind you. Right arm down. Back to center. Right shoulder to left knee. Left arm back. Back to center. Straighten it out. Press into your hip flexors here. And then let's find the floor with our fingers. Turn your toes so they're pointing straight. You might need to go a little wider. Do a forward fold here, but go as wide as you can so that you feel that stretch in your inner thighs. Okay, that's what we want to feel. You can even come onto your forearms if you want. And if you want, you can start to press yourself back a little bit. So press your bum back, lift your toes. Brace yourself though, okay? You don't want anyone to fall. And then come up. Okay. Walk your hands back, put them under your shoulders. We're going to heel toe our feet, heel toe, until they're a little bit wider than our hips. I'm going to sit down into a squat. Okay, if you have a block, it's kind of nice to have a block in front of you for support. Take a squat here, wherever you feel comfortable. And kind of press your backs of your upper arms into your knees. Maybe open up a little bit more. Sink a little deeper. Lift through your crown, through your back. And then let's find the floor with our fingertips. Bring our knees back up. And let's just walk your hands to the top of your mat. Come back to downward facing dog. Okay. And then just walk it out here. We're going to roll on our toes all the way to plank. Pull your low belly in. And we're just going to stay here. Okay, we've got options in plank too, okay? First option, you want to come to your knees, okay? If you like that. Second option, you're in a regular plank. Your heels are turning back, your low belly's in, your bum is down. Third option, you want to start to raise one hand, lower it down. Kind of a dynamic plank here. We're moving a little bit, okay? Almost you have like gum or sticky on your hand, you're trying to get it off. Pulling it up, okay? Keeping your low belly engaged. All right, everyone. We're just going to lower to our belly. Come all the way down, roll it out here. Okay. Let's flip around onto our backs, okay? Press your head on the mat, walk your shoulder blades down. If you have your blanket or towel, let's get it out of the way. Your feet are hip width apart, your heels are close to your bum. We're going to lift up into bridge pose, but keep your arms, so bring them up above you, palms facing each other, then make a fist. We're going to imagine you're pulling that in, so your back of your upper arm's going to press into the mat, and we're going to lift up that way, okay? Really lift. Come up onto your heels, so lift your heels up, so you're on your tippy toes. Really lift a little bit more. Press your inner thighs together like you're trying to squeeze them together. And then we're going to lower down. The last thing to lower is going to be your heels. And then walk your feet to the edge of your mat. Drop your knees side to side. Windshield wiper, all that out. That was just done, okay? We're going to take your right leg, extend it to the sky, cross it over your left knee. We're going to pull up, find the tops of your feet, and come to a bicycle, okay? Just ride your bicycle for a minute. Rocking side to side here. And when you're done rocking, just take yourself all the way over so that your right foot lands on the ground, okay? Arms extend at shoulder height, and then look over to your right hand. Low belly goes in, pull your knees back to center. Change your cross so your left leg's on top now. Find the tops, take it for a ride. And then let your left foot land all the way to the ground. Arms go up, shoulder height, look over to your left hand. And then let's bring everything back to center. Go ahead and give yourself a nice hug in, and then let your feet land. Take your feet to the edge of your mat, and then let your knees kind of knock in. You might need to walk your toes back in a little bit. So get a little bit of an internal hip stretch here. And then let's go ahead and take your rolled up towel or blanket if you want to. Put it under your knees and let your legs extend out for Shavasana. If you have any low back issues, just bend your knees, hips go to upper thighs, or you can just extend out like normal. Press your head on the mat, lower down. Deep breath in, and let's start to relax. Relax all your toes. Let your ankles get heavy, your calves, your thighs, your knees, your hips. Relax your fingertips and your wrists. Let your whole arm on both sides sink into the floor. Relax your shoulders down. Relax your jaw. Relax your ears, your nose, your eyes. Relax your forehead. Relax your back body. Let it get heavy and melt into your mat. deep breath in. Exhale it out. Bring a little movement back to your fingers, back to your toes. May do some ankle circles, some wrist circles. And then we're going to slowly just bend your knees into your chest to give yourself a hug here and just rock side to side. And when you're done rocking, just roll to your most favorite side and pause there to honor your body, your breath, and yourself for showing up today. And whenever you're ready, I'll meet you back up in Sukhasana, or easy seated pose. Let's take our Kali Mudra one more time at our heart center. Release your fingers, pointer fingers together, left thumb over right, a little pressure to your heart center. Take a moment here to honor your own inner strength, honor your own power, honor your own abilities, your own wisdom, your own intuition, honor your own self. Bring your palms together between your eyebrows and then bring it to your heart, bowing to your very own heart. It's always an honor to share this time and space with you. May you be okay, may you be healthy, may you be free from suffering, may you know kindness, may you know peace, may you know love. Namaste. All right, thank you everyone. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, rest of your week. Until I see you again, take care. Bye.